Hey, it's Chuck here. We're back with Milton Daily Homes. Got the iPad and it just came by FedEx today, so I didn't even need to wait in line for it. And this thing is sweet. And Milton Daily Homes looks great on it, so you can check out all the videos on your iPad if you do get one. It is one sexy machine, I'll tell you that. It's beautiful. I'm going to get right to the list. And remember, we're going away to Jamaica. We're gone in a couple hours, so we're in blackout next week. We'll be back, I think, on June 7th is the Monday. Short Reed Crescent, 299.8, 3-bedroom, 2-washroom. It's a Spring Dale model, 1357 square feet. You got a main floor family room. Upstairs, you got living, dining, kitchen, and then you got 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. And nice look. I mean, at least from here, hardwood floors, ceramic backsplash, and I think the prices have sagged on these ones because there's been some that have sold for 310, 315, 299. 299 is a good deal. Excuse me. Riddell Crescent, 299 for this one. So, do you want a 1357 square foot home with no backyard, 3-story, or do you want a 2-story, 1130 square feet home with a backyard? Interesting dilemma. Hardwood floors, it looks sturdy. I think it might be the pixelation though. The kitchen there, you got the entrance from the garage, bedrooms upstairs, 1 full bathroom upstairs, 1 powder room downstairs. These ones are good if you can finish the basement, then it gives you a little bit more options in the on the main floor to make it a little bit more formal instead of having everyone in that all-purpose room, because there's 1 room, then the kitchen. Centennial Forest, this one compares with Millside a lot. You've got this one here is a little bit newer building than Millside. Millside's still in great shape, and it tends to have lower maintenance fees. So overall, that tends to drive the prices up a little bit. Nice stucco exterior. It's a nice location and a little bit old-fashioned inside, but that's sort of the nature of the beast with these ones because it is a more mature community that lives there. And 2-bedroom, 2-washroom here, backing onto the forest, 319. I think it's a great deal. I think it's really, really good. There's one that just sold recently over at Millside for 340, and it sold fast. I don't know what it sold for. It was listed close to 340. I like it a lot. Laurier, 359, 3-bedroom, 2-washroom. It's a link, so you have 2 detached homes from the outside. Underneath the ground, the basements are probably sharing a foundation wall. Break out the beer goggles, guys. That's what's going on. Laundry, it looks like, is in the bathroom. In the bathroom. You got a pool there. There's some cool stuff. The pool could make a big difference on this one. I was a little bit ho-hum on it. I can't even see the pictures, though. Zelinsky, excuse me, Fern Ridge model, Mattamy, 1665 square feet, 370 is what it's listed for. And, I think it's a lot like a big Croftside or even a Hillsview End. Laminate floors, don't chinch out on your main floor. Make those hardwood. Makes a big difference. Laminate feels a little bit wonky to most buyers. Glass shower in there. Laundry upstairs. 370 is a bit of a stretch, I think, but there is some good space in this home. It's a good layout. Cargo path, this is a 3-story home, townhome, and unit, and it's got a double garage in the back with the patio above, and inside it's looking really good. It's nice to have a little bit more of a brown stain than a red stain. Some people don't like that. In the kitchen, granite counters, pot lights. It's a nice open concept layout. There's pot lights. There's your patio above the garage. You do not have a tremendous amount of privacy because you're looking right at your neighbors. 3-bedroom, 3-washroom. It's listed higher than the comparable sales. I think there's one still listed for 334. Is this one better than that? Yeah, but is it 35,000 less? I don't know. Or more? I'm not sure. I'll be okay. Don't worry about me. Ledwith, 429. This is in Drury Park. There's another alternative to the condos. We talked about Centennial Forest, Millside. If you're more mature, you still want a house, you come here. Smaller home, $71.64 maintenance fee. I'm not sure what it includes, so don't quote me. They widen the driveway, single car garage, and a little bungalow, and it's an unfinished basement. Might be a little bit high. There's one for 440 in the Coscorp area that's 1,400 square feet, and these ones are pretty good. I think they're about 10 years now, something like that. Irving Terrace, 449. Whenever I see this model, it's a Poddington. I think doesn't have a finished basement. It's 450, and it does. So there's a fireplace. Weird backsplash in this one. They got a tub sink, living dining in the front, finished basement. perfect, and done some nice touches here. Excuse me, there is laundry upstairs. July 26th is the date they're looking for. A lot of these homes are specifying specific closings. At 449, still might be a little bit aggressive though. Irving's a good street though. Sire Crescent, I think Sire Drive is a little bit out to lunch at 458.9. Again, got to see this stuff in person, but this is just first impression. I look at it and say, what's going on in the home? Looks like a 3-season room out here. Addition probably to the home, kitchen. And, there was one on Maple that sold with a pool in the 430s that would probably compare to this one here. That was a 2-story as a back split, which can be a little bit bigger. I don't know. I'm just not seeing it. I'm not seeing anyone crossing 450 for this one. There you go. Roof. That's the kind of stuff I like to see in these older listings. That home is probably between 20 and 30 years old. Savaline, stagger garage on this one, 36-foot lot. So we talk about how you have to get past the garage to get into the home, really, because the lot's so narrow. Now this one, they've staggered it. You lose a driveway spot, so you really have 2-car parking in the garage plus the one to the right. But it does open up the main floor, so it's a bit of a trade-off. Really, that's the spot that you can fit your motorcycle. It doesn't really have much other purpose than that. Your kids, big wheels truck can go there too. Fireplace, the inside has a good layout. Kitchen looks terrific, and there's 4 bedrooms in this one here. At 469.5, I think these guys really nailed it. Did a good job here. Over 2,000 square feet. I like it. Weston Drive, 529, 4-bedroom, 3-washroom. It's under 2,500 square feet, granite counters. Now the nice thing is the hardwood is in the 4 bedrooms in addition to the main floor. That's a good feature too. This sort of 5 to sort of 530, it's a hot pocket in the sense there's a lot of listings right now and they seem to be hanging around for a bit. There's a lot of competition there. Vickerman, 534.5, another one in that range. They dropped the price of the relist. It was at 550 before. That's kind of a stupid pick. I don't know what that really shows. The kitchen on this one's gorgeous. The granite counters, all that stuff. 2 sinks. The problem I have with this one backs onto green space and they didn't take a photo of it. So shame on the agent, and they relisted it. They didn't take my advice. How dare they? That's a huge value feature. You got to put that in. 534.5. Field Drive, 578.9, 5-bedroom, 4-washroom, big home, 2744 square feet with the builder finishing the basement. And when you look at what's inside, granite countertops, gas fireplace, 9-foot ceilings, there's a lot of value here. I could see this one selling for close to that if it looks really good. Wait for the pictures. Now, Little Crescent, this one is about the same size. It's finished very well. Less bedrooms, less washrooms at the same price. And it looks like they've done a very, very nice job on this one here too. Everything's put together on this one extremely well. Ontario Street, this is 2/3 of an acre. The house itself may or may not need work. It probably does at this price because this is an area that easily would have $8-9 million homes, 800, 900,000, $1 million, right up there. Nice big pieces of property, estate style homes. Ontario can be a little bit busy. It's a little tricky to sell, but there is a pretty good setback from the road, and there you go. If the land's probably worth at least 500 there. The Cusick Circle 699 is a Wellington model. There's one just down the street that's 3,400 square feet. It has open above the family room. This one they filled in over the family room. It makes it a 3,800 square foot home, stone and stucco. This one's the reigning champ. The 2 highest sales in the neighborhood in all of New Milton have both been this model. Nice looking kitchen in here too. At $699, there's a lot of good stuff here. I think it's better than the one down the street at $719, and it backs onto protected overflow pond kind of thing. So relisted this one, and it's they brought it down below 7, which I think is going to help them out a lot. Okay, so that's our list for today, and I'm off on a plane in a couple hours, and I wish you all the best. We're in blackout next week. We're coming back, I think, on June 7th. In the meantime, all the best. Bella Vie. We'll see you guys on the flip side. Okay, thanks. Bye.